It is 8 minutes after the hour. The Coach John Limbaugh Show brought to you by Lori Darlings in the heart of Fayetteville, Alabama. And I know it's just early on a Friday morning, but I could eat a hamburger steak from Lori Darlings this morning. Coach, good morning.
Anytime. It's delicious. Good morning, Jimmy. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Well, last weekend, Randolph County, the Ball Jamboree, as it's called, and how'd things go there?
Well, you know, exactly like I kind of thought they would. They're very good, you know. But they showed us what we needed to work on. We got there, and Jimmy was absolutely, you'd have thought it was homecoming. Those people have all come out with the ball game. It's they got a lot of things happening, a lot of things going, but their kids, that's a deep playoff team. They're very good. They're very big. But our kids played hard. I'll tell you, our defense stopped the run on them. And then they would throw the ball on us, and we didn't drop into coverage as well as we should have, but we got that fixed this week in practice. And everything they did, they showed us what we needed to work on. We were just that close to breaking a lot of our runs offensively, and Coach Collier's doing a good job there, and we just would miss a block here or miss a block there, and you can see it plainly on film. And they showed us what we needed to do there and work on. So that's exactly what I wanted out of that game. Nobody got hurt. We had a great time there. Got to see some new things and, you know, change some positions. You know, so things are looking up for this Friday in the Verbena game.
First time in your history at Fayetteville that you didn't call offensive plays, right?
It's a little different. I was like a horse in the starting gate trying to come out, but it's okay. And the coach is doing a great job, and I trust him completely. And so, and the kids have bought in, and it's going to be fun tonight. It's going to be fun to watch, and there's a lot of things going on. But even before the game tonight, we're having a community fan fest tonight, and
what's that about?
It's just bring the kids out and nice youth night, and getting the whole community involved in what's going on at the game. And you know, it used to be there were a couple of things that were center of attention back in the day. One was church on Sunday, and the other was football on Friday nights. So we want to bring both those things back to the Fayetteville community, absolutely. So it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. That starts about 5 o'clock. People need to come out, and the kids are going to be doing some interviews, and myself and one of my other coaches, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And then we have youth night. I have a girl that's getting a state championship ring tonight, Casilla Ruiz. She won the state in discus at the end of last year, so we're going to celebrate that by giving her a ring, and we're going to have a lot of fun tonight, even before the football game gets started.
Well, we hope it's a lot of fun after the game too, you know,
right,
with hopefully a win over Verbena.
Right.
In the Jamboree, what are some things that you picked up on that you think can help you going into tonight's game?
Well, like I say, you know, stopping the run was really good, and we think that Verbena is going to get in their heavy set. We believe they're going to try to establish a run tonight. So continuing that on our defensive side, you know, Coach Jaggs has worked on that all week long, stopping that run, but also to drop back into coverage so our kids are not seeing the eye candy back there, the movement of the ball and all this, and so they're actually picking up their correct reads and everything and dropping into coverage. So we worked on that all week, and that was a big thing. And then Britton Cantrell. There's a very contested getting that quarterback job this year. It's very contested and a very big effort on both these guys' part. I think Landon Payton's an incredible young man. He's going to be catching the ball for us. And so instead of throwing the touchdown passes, he'll be catching them. And Britton Cantrell's, you know, going to be our quarterback. And he did a great job all week in practice, and he spins the ball really nicely. We really appreciate what he brings to the table. And, you know, Cam Hammonds is going to do a great job running that football, so as is Aiden Blair. Got Atticus Jaggs on the defensive side at linebacker, and he's doing a marvelous job there, and Hunter Hammond. So we're excited about tonight. We're very excited about it.
Last Friday night, I don't know how it was in Randolph County, but it was so hot and humid here in Silicon. I had a lot of kids go down with cramps on multiple occasions. How did your team react to the heat and that adversity?
I got farm boys. A lot of them used to the heat. I only had one kid cramp up, and he drank Pedialyte and things like that, you know, the night and the day of the game. But we've instructed him to also drink water along with that. But we did really well last week. The officials there did a great job of stopping play. like they're supposed to and having the extra timeouts, as will be the case for all our area games tonight. We'll have a heat timeouts tonight and to get those guys watered up. But we fared the weather really, really well. We did just fine.
The Fall Jamboree is an exhibition game, of course, where you got a lot of players, everybody played, and the score wasn't important. Coming into game one, talk about the importance of this game.
Oh, it's huge. You know, last year we were playing Verbena in their place, and it's 18-16 at the half of us. I thought we scored a touchdown right before the half, but that's a different story.
Still remember that, though, don't you?
Yeah, I remember all those things like that. But anyway, that would have put us up a little more. But coming out the second half, we just laid an egg. We didn't play well the second half. They ended up beating us, by, a good 20, 30 points. So this year we've got to establish things and get this year started off like we believe it can start off. And we want to go to the playoffs. We worked hard toward that. Our kids are excited about it. And we believe we're going to the playoffs this year. So this first game is the catalyst to get that ball rolling. So we really need this ball game.
Now, Verbena, is this a region contest or non-region?
Okay. It's non-region. Coach Brothers does a good job at Verbena. They're a very scrappy ball team. They'll get after you. So they're coming here with a lot of want to. We got to put a stop to that.
All right, Coach John Limbaugh, the head coach of the Fayetteville Wolves, the athletic director at Fayetteville. A lot of fall sports going on. What about the volleyball team?
Doing a great job. Ginger McCarthy, I can't say enough about her. She's doing a great job. Those girls just recently played Chillisburg and beat them up pretty good. It was fun to see that. And it's great to see these kids getting excited about it. And I'm just so thrilled by what they are accomplishing there. And that comes from the top down, from our administration, always from Dr. Lacey on down. But our administrators there at Fayetteville are doing a great job. I really appreciate our assistant principal, Brooke Brewer, and really appreciate Lynn and what they bring to the table for us. And I'm really thankful for all of our fans. And you've been at the Fayetteville games. You know what it's like. These guys, they pack the stands and they pack it against the fence, and they're there to show that support. And it's really fun at a ball game. I don't know why anybody wouldn't come out to the ball game, because whether it be at Chillisburg tonight or at Fayetteville, you have a good time.
Now, tickets available at the game at the gate, right?
Yes, the tickets available at the gate and also on GoFan.
Okay.
And so it's easier on GoFan and everything like that. So we want people to go and purchase those tickets and come out for the ball game.
Yeah. Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director of the Fayetteville Wolves, our guest this morning. And we normally talk about a particular player. We try to spotlight a particular player every week here on the show. Who are we looking at this morning?
Well, I'm going to tell you, we had somebody really stood up and stood out. Now, Atticus Jacks did a great job. He had 9 tackles last week. And Atticus is doing a great job on the defensive side of the football. And I know you said one, but I got to also mention Grayson Fannin. Is doing a good job for us, D-line, and I really appreciate what Grayson's bringing to the table. A lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, do whatever the coach tells him to do. He's a very coachable kid. Appreciate him too.
Well, before we go this morning, I know that Lori Darlings provide your pregame meal, is that right? Do we know what's on the menu on this Friday?
Well, I never ask. It's kind of like I like for things to be a surprise. She knows what we like and what's good for us, so I always kind of wait. And last week it was chicken fingers, and they were great. So tonight I'm kind of leaning toward it being the steak, but we'll see.
Yeah.
The hamburger steak.
All right, sounds good. Coach, appreciate you coming by this morning, and good luck tonight against Verbena. Let's get that first W of the year.
Absolutely. Go Wolves.
All right. Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director of the Fayetteville Wolves, brought to you this morning by Lori Darling.